Nobody warns you about days like this. The kind where you wake up already tired, already hurting, already negotiating with your heart before your feet even touch the floor. There's this quiet heaviness that settles in your chest. Not dramatic, just persistent. Like your heart is trying to speak up and your mind is trying to pretend it doesn't hear it. And it's strange, isn't it? How endings don't actually end when they say they do. They linger in the pillowcase, in the playlists, in the things you do alone, in the people who still ask about him as if the update would somehow soften the sting. You tell everyone you're over it. Sometimes you even convince yourself. But then your chest tightens over things you swear you don't care about anymore. It's wild how the body remembers what the mind keeps trying to bury. Healing would be so much easier if the heart listened to logic, if it obeyed deadlines, if it forgot as quickly as the world expects you to move on. But hearts don't work like that. They hold on longer, not out of weakness, but out of sincerity. Nobody talks about how closure doesn't always feel like closure. Sometimes it's just unanswered questions you have to make peace with. Sometimes it's learning to accept a "what happened" without ever receiving a "why." Sometimes closure is just silence you learn how to stop fighting. And here's the part most people skip. You don't get to rush grief just because sitting with it feels inconvenient. You don't get to fast forward to healed just because someone else is uncomfortable with how long your heart takes to breathe again. Healing is slow. Healing is layered. Healing is not linear. And if there's anything I'm learning, it's this. Healing shows up on its own schedule. Not when the calendar says it's time. Not when the world tells you you've had enough. Not when people assume you should be over it, but when your heart finally feels safe enough to let go.